this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Hey, this is E.A.J. Man from Autopsy Live and the Skype Pirates. When I want to make it look like I give a shit about sports, I tune into Sports World Radio with Jeff Escow.
Jeff
Doing bad time. Doing bad time. Got myself a problem.
Live from San Diego, it's Sports World Radio. You've never heard a sports show like this. Oh, no, you haven't.
Oh, blow me.
You got it.
Holy fucking shit.
What in the hell is your major malfunction?
Can't believe that goddamn son of a bitch did that fucking crap.
Don't give me any of your shit.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. Those are your hosts, Jeff Escow and Sean Mann. Remember, those who can't play sports, talk about it. These two tell it like it is. Tune into Sports World Radio for the fastest hour of sports of your life. So here they are, the douchebags of sports themselves, Jeff Escow and Sean Mann.
Hey, welcome everybody to Sports World Radio. I'm your host, Jeff Escow. We got a jam-packed show for you guys like we do each and every day here on Sports World Radio. Hope everybody's having a great Friday afternoon, Friday evening, Friday, whatever the hell it is for you. Just thank you for being here. We're going to start your weekend off right and get you going right in the right direction you want to get going, and we're going to have some fun in the same time. Let's get all the particulars out of the way. Let's get this show rocking and rolling so we have plenty of time to get through what we want to get through today. Like I said, I am the host, Jeff Escow. This is Sports World Radio. You can listen to us each and every Monday through Friday on SportsWorldRadio.com. 6 o'clock on the east, 3 o'clock on the west, and if you live in the central?
If you live in the central, figure that out for yourself.
Figure it out for yourself, like the co-host himself, Sean Mann, says. Facebook.com. Oh, you know what? If you want to get involved with the show, give us a holler on Skype. Skype users only. Sports World Radio Show is our handle over there, Sports World Radio Show. Skype users can get in touch with us on Sports World Radio Show on Skype. If you want to get into the chat room, we're over at Spreaker, Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker, Spreaker.com. Come on over, get yourself a free account, sign up. Type in Sports World Radio at the top. The show will come on at the bottom of your screen. It'll say live. Go all the way over to the bubble. Click the bubble, and you'll be in the chat room hanging out with us, and you can ask us a question that way. If you want to send us an email, send it to swrshow@gmail.com. That's swrshow@gmail.com. Now, I also want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's right, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's really easy. I'm going to make it really easy for you. YouTube.com/Jeff Escow Sports World Radio. How easy is that? Very easy. YouTube.com/Jeff Escow Sports World Radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, and never miss a show that way. So if you do miss a show, you can go and listen to it on our YouTube channel that way as well. We have a contest going on here at Sports World Radio. We're looking for a new intro. If you want to write a new intro for us, 60 seconds long, no curse words, Jeff Escow, Sean Mann must be in the intro. Send that intro over to introcontest@sportsworldradio.com. That's introcontest@sportsworldradio.com. Now, we also have a membership side of Sports World Radio where our listeners get to listen to all the commercial breaks. So while you guys are listening to the commercials, Sean and I are continuing with the show. If you want to listen to the continuation of the show while you guys are listening to the commercial breaks, head on over to sportsworldradio.com/sportshorts. That's sportsworldradio.com/sportshorts. And get all of the conversations that we have during the commercial breaks. It's really cool. It's a lot of fun. I just loaded the rest of May in there, so you got all of May in there. I'll be putting the first couple of weeks of June in over the weekend. It's starting to fill up. Head on over to sportsworldradio.com/sportshorts and become a member today. With all that being said, what do you say, hey, we bring in that co-host of ours, Sean Mann, the update man. What's going on, buddy?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sports World Radio on this Friday, June 19th, 2015. It is 6:07 p.m. on the East Coast, 3:07 p.m. on the West. Weather right now is kind of overcast with the possibility of thunderstorms rolling through the Coeur d'Alene area and, of course, in Hayden, Idaho. How are you, Jeff? And I won't even ask. I know what the weather is in sunny San Diego.
you said that the clouds are rolling in, and you look like you'd be getting some rain or something like that, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, we may get some thunderstorms.
Excuse me. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Ha! I wish I could get some thunderstorms right now.
Well, we could trade that. We could bring thunderstorms and rain to San Diego.
Gotta
so it wouldn't
be
so
close.
hot. You wouldn't have to run the AC.
Got to be close to 95 degrees outside today.
Ugh, jeez.
And it's hot. My sister came out into the studio about 2:30 to talk to me about something, and she's polite. She knocked on the door. Okay, and I said, "Come on in." She came in. She goes, "Man, it's hot out here. Can I come in?" I said, "Yeah, come in." She's barefoot. She's like, "My feet are burning." I go, "I know. Come on in." So she came. Oh, it's nice and cool in here because I had the air conditioner on. You know. Oh, it's nice and cool. So we were talking about something, and then I looked at the clock, and it was 2:45. I said, "Oh, I got to get the iced tea going. It's time for the show." She says, "Okay, so we're set, right?" I said, "Yeah, we're set." So it's freaking hot. So it's going to be hot. So I already told Sean, and I'm going to tell you guys, it's Friday. I'm going to let everybody get out of here early for the Friday edition. We're going to get out of here sometime between the bottom of the second hour and quarter of the second hour. Somewhere in the second half of the second hour, we're going to be getting out of here just a little bit early today for you guys. So, Dr. Myth, you could stick around for the whole freaking show for once. Dr. Myth hanging out in the chat room with us. Producer and program director Josh Lopez, who will be on the show in a little bit doing our Skippy Bayless Bash Hour with us. We got Shaba is hanging out with us. We got our good friend Andrew Browning Bastard hanging out with us. I know there's a lot more people hanging out in the chat room. I see you, you sons of bitches. So don't tell me you're not. Okay, I know you're there. You're just hiding. Don't be afraid. Sean and I don't bite, at least on the first date. Right, Sean?
Right.
Right. Yeah, whatever you say, Jeff.
Yeah.
So how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well in general.
Yeah, you're
Good.
doing well in general? Is it nice to be home from Boston? Are you just settling in back from your vacation, right?
Still been trying to settle into it. I've just been relaxing and working and getting back to doing a lot of shows. But
And I assume you're working 5 days a week again? At your job again?
Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. And I tell the team that I've got another responsibility. I said, I've got to do Sports World Radio. I do a sports show. So I said, I got to try to get home before 3 p.m. So they've been hustling, and they've kind of been listening to me.
That's kind of nice.
Out of there about 1 or 1:30.
Can you believe, Josh, people actually working with Sean are actually listening to him? How crazy is that, Josh? People around here don't listen to him. I wonder why people around there listen to him.
I'm reliable, and I'm on time, and we're ready to go.
You are, except when you go on vacation every 3 to 4 months. You know, no big deal. You take more vacations than Carter's got liver pills.
Because I've earned the vacation.
Yes, you have, my friend. Shaba says it's about 90 degrees in Vicksburg, plus the humidity. Tell us the weather in your neck of the woods. You're in the chat room. Give us and tell us the weather in your neck of the woods, you rat bastards.
Yeah, what's the weather doing in Chicago there, Josh?
It is Friday, right? It is Friday, so we got the rat bastard of the week to give out today, don't we?
Oh, I think we got some good candidates.
We got one major candidate, don't we?
No, Josh, I don't like your profile picture. Enjoy it now, because that's the only championship Chicago's winning this year. I hate to break it to you.
How long is he allowed to keep that one on there for?
Why don't you just have it up there for just today and then switch it back to something new on Monday, Josh?
How long? Well, they won the Stanley Cup. How long is he allowed to keep that up there? Hey, Browning bastard, you got to change your picture, my friend.
I suggested it to him. I said, Browning, you have to take that one down. You can't be looking at LeBron James because the guy's an epic failure. You might as well change it to a Philadelphia Eagles logo profile picture.
Can you imagine being in Kentucky right now? It's in the mid-80s and it's raining out there. That's disgusting.
Kentucky's weather is probably just like Kansas, probably humid and very hot.
Josh says it's 62 and mostly cloudy. Dr. Myth says it's 11 degrees Celsius. Okay, what the hell is that in Fahrenheit, you rat bastard? So, hey, this is America. We don't deal with Celsius like you do over there on the other side of the pond.
Yeah, on the continent of Europe.
Celsius.
On that note, here's our first story of the day. I'm so sick and tired of it, but we have to address it anyway.
Why?
The LeBron James and David Blatt feud is going on.
Yeah,
But
hold
really
on a
doesn't
second,
have-
Sean. Didn't we break that story on here yesterday?
Yes, and it's continuing because I believe Josh
People
told
listening
me
to
on
this
a
show,
Skype
man.
conference call that he found one story that LeBron wants David Blatt out as Cavaliers coach.
People are listening to the. Hey, ESPN, you can't listen to my show no more. Because yesterday, nowhere was anything mentioned about anything about this. And then yesterday, when we talked about it on our show, all of a sudden now ESPN is breaking the story. What are you, getting your information from my goddamn show, you son of a bitch?
They must be hiring a spy or something to listen to us.
I'm telling you, Sean, they got somebody listening to us. I'm telling
They do.
you. Hey, ESPN, if you got somebody listening, make the Skip Bayless and Jeff Escal sports debate happen, you pricks.
I already signed the petition yesterday with my email address, so I'm waiting to see if we can get some more people to sign the
Hey,
petition.
Josh,
to
do
see
me a
if
favor.
that's
Put that
against-
petition in the chat room, please. Dr. Miss says that's 51.8 Fahrenheit, so it's 51 degrees in London.
Even though the NBA season ended on Tuesday when the Cavaliers completed a 4-2, actually the Warriors completed a 4-2 NBA Finals triumph over the Warriors, the league remains in headlines because of what appears to be strained relationship between LeBron James and David Blatt. Reports have surfaced about James belittling his coach throughout the finals, ignoring him on other occasions, and even calling for timeouts and substitutions during playoff games. James' behavior was so over the top that some people are questioning whether Blatt's job is in danger, even though he came within 2 wins of a championship in his first season. Now, let's get something straight here. If it was the other way around and the Cavaliers were off winning the championship and tasting champagne and
You
having
wouldn't
the
be hearing
parade
any
today,
of this.
we would know that Blatt would be safe forever.
You wouldn't be hearing any of this right now.
No, you wouldn't. You
Nothing.
wouldn't be hearing that, and then they would be toasting and having a parade through downtown Cleveland.
Speaking of parades, did you watch the parade today?
I did watch the parade today, and it was just well received. The Warriors, it's been so big in San Francisco, the Bay Area. You have the Giants winning the World Series last year, and now you got the Warriors winning, and finally the first major sports championship in Oakland since after the Earthquake World Series of 1989 when Oakland won it, and of course ending the 40-year drought. I thought what was cool about the parade today in Oakland was the fact that you had former Warrior greats at the parade today. And of course, they're going to be throwing out the ceremonial first pitch. Oakland, the Golden State Warriors, they got a bright future ahead.
They had everybody and their mother at the parade today. I watched some of
2
it.
million.
I watched some of it on my my iPad, my mini iPad. I watched some of the parade on there today. They had everybody in the parade and their mother, and then some.
A lot of the parade coverage was seen on NBA TV today because that channel did have some coverage of that, but that channel was also talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers, talking about the major off-season priorities for them and not giving the Warriors much respect.
And what did I say? The major priorities? Well, yes, on yesterday's show, they got 10 freaking free agents they got to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And they got a situation with Blatt now that's coming out, wondering what's going to end up happening with him.
Who knows? Who knows? Blatt. It's a joke and a half. He's a joke and a half.
The streets in Oakland were filled with yellow and blue as hundreds of thousands of fans watched and cheered the Golden State Warriors victory parade, which has been 40 years in the making. In a rare moment of glory, Oakland, a city that usually makes news for crime, corruption, protest, and violence, shined in the national spotlight.
Yeah, they deserve it. They had a nice parade. It was a lot of fun. They did what they did. Hey, you win, you get a parade. They did their thing. I'm not into parades and all that crap. And
I'm sure come on, Jeff. I'm sure if it was with the Giants, it'd be a different story, or with the Knicks.
I would. No, I'm not in. Come on, I'm gonna stay. Listen. Okay, I'm going to say something to you. I've been living in the house that I live in since 1990. Okay? Every year, the last Sunday of November, I believe it's November, last Sunday of November, they have what they call the Mother Goose Parade. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It goes down Main Street of my town. Okay? I live 2 blocks from Main Street. I can walk down to, I've walked down to the corner many of times. Because there's a bar and restaurant at the corner, and there's a little store, the liquor store at the corner. So I've walked down there many of times to get a pack of cigarettes or go to the bar or whatnot. Okay, it's a 2-second. It's not a big deal of a walk. Okay, it's 2 blocks. It ain't nothing. Okay, I've been living in this house since 1990. They've been doing that parade forever. Do you want to know something? I have never, ever seen the parade. Never, ever
It's
seen
like Jeff
the
doesn't
parade.
even care. That's
I
the point.
don't give a flying fig Newton.
The mayors of San Francisco, San Jose, and Oakland were all in the parade showing support for the team at a time when Oakland officials are fighting to keep the NBA champions from relocating to the San Francisco Bay. The Warriors have purchased land in San Francisco where they plan to build a privately financed arena. So instead of the Golden State Warriors, they can move from Oakland to San Francisco and be called the San Francisco Warriors possibly. But, of course, the Warriors face a major decision. They got one big free agent they're trying to work very, very hard with keeping. That's a lot of I forget what his name is, but they, of course, are working hard to keep this one Warrior player. I can't remember what his name was.
Spit it out there, young fella.
I have to look that up. He's one of the big top players. I can't remember what the name is.
It's probably a funky name that you don't remember.
Probably. For the Golden State Warriors, though, they move on. They end the 40 years. The question is, everybody's going to be wondering, can they repeat? But I think everybody that knows the pressure is all focused on Cleveland as that channel, and everybody else is talking about where the Cavaliers go from here. Well, there's breaking news here. The Cavaliers are looking to upgrade by shopping Brendan Haywood in a draft pick. Days after the end of the finals, the Cavaliers are working on upgrading their roster by shopping the potentially valuable contract of Brendan Haywood, and in some cases offering it along with the 24th overall pick in Thursday's draft, sources told ESPN.com. So they're looking at trading Brendan Haywood. What do you think, Jeff?
He wasn't really too impressive.
Lots of Cavaliers were not very impressive throughout the finals.
He wasn't really too impressive, so okay.
Other news with the Cavs. The Cavaliers have tested the market in swapping Haywood either for a player or a future draft pick, sources said. On their wish list is a facilitating guard they can bring in to either back up or play alongside Kyrie Irving.
Why? Their supposable Deli is not good enough for him now? Oh, the season's over, and he was good enough for him during the freaking finals. He's not good enough for him now?
Probably. The Cavs have a number of free agents, including backup point guard Matthew Dellavedova and starting shooting guard Iman Shumpert.
Yep. Iman Shumpert, freaking Dellavedova, Tristan, LeBron, Love, Irving, anything else I need to name. The team's got 10 free agents to deal with, man. Okay?
That's why
And like I said yesterday, LeBron James, he's going to opt out and kick back and watch and see what Cleveland does. I'm just telling you.
And now the feud that's going on between James and David Blatt, that's not looking very healthy.
David Blatt was brought in before LeBron James said he was going there. David Blatt was brought in to rebuild that team, and then LeBron James decided to go there, and that changed everything.
Mm-hmm.
And they couldn't very well fire Blatt after they brought him in.
That's why I disagree with a lot of the Las Vegas people who make their picks year after year about who's going to win the championship. And that's why I disagree with them for saying that next year the Cavaliers will win the finals. No, something's not right there with Cleveland, and I don't see them winning the NBA Finals. LeBron even stays, and then a lot of the other free agents move on to play for other teams. Cleveland still won't win it. What else will they have when a lot of them go away? Not very much.
I like that, Shaba. Shaba says, anyone have a decent small forward or two big men they can spare to help the Pelicans?
Oh, look at Browning. He changed his pick.
Nice, Browning. Nice, Browning. Way to go, buddy. Way to go, pal. See, if you had Skype, I'd tell you to call in, but you don't have Skype, you freaking hump.
LeBron James continues to be what people are now saying in another story, an underachiever in the NBA Finals, going 2-4. And LeBron has been very hit and disappointed with the fact that everything ended. Tonight would have been Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
Sorry.
It's going to sting him for a long time, just like Dwayne Wade said on that channel.
I don't care.
You're just happy because he lost. Imagine if, I know how you are about ifs,
I got
Jeff.
your if. I got your if right here, buddy.
If LeBron James would have lost the two finals in 2012 and 2013, he would have been 0-6 in the NBA Finals.
That would have been even better. That would have been even better. Hey, you know something? Your Boston Red Sox are playing the Royals tonight, right?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. Is your fat bastard Pablo Sandoval playing?
He's back in the lineup. Yes, he is. He's starting tonight.
See, that's not right.
What? He only got benched one game because he disobeyed a team rule. I don't understand.
He should be. His fat ass would be sitting at the end of the bench.
Yeah, if you were the manager, you'd have him sitting on the bench.
That's
What
right.
is he supposed to do? Twiddle his thumbs and watch the rest of the games?
Exactly. Prove to me that you're a team player. Because obviously you going to the bathroom and playing with your phone is not a team player.
He went to Instagram and he was liking some, on a girl and stuff.
Yeah, obviously you're not a team player. You're just in it for yourself. Excuse me. You're just in it for yourself. So
he probably would say, Mr. Escal, look at my resume. I've got 3 World Series championships.
Yeah, like
Come on.
Yeah, I got 3. Like you did that all by yourself. Okay? Like you did that all by yourself. What did you have? 4 bats in each game? Get the hell out of here. You did that all by yourself. You don't pitch. Shut up, you fat bastard. I'd understand if a pitcher said that, but not him. You don't even get to hold the ball. You get the bat once every 4 games, so sit there and shut up.
Pablo Sandoval, speaking of which, has made himself a $95 million punchline.
Fat bastard.
Two presses of, quote, a like button to show appreciation for an online hottie on Instagram while in a clubhouse bathroom here during a game. And the man known as Kung Fu Panda in San Francisco is now the Panda in the Heat in Boston.
It should be Panda in the Heat. He should be Panda. You know what he should be is Panda in the dugout.
Is it possible with what's gone on, could that cost John Farrell dearly? Apparently from reports, that is possibly true. So Farrell needs to learn how to handle this and not let this become a distraction for the rest of the season where other players could sneak off to the bathroom and go to Instagram and look at a major hottie.
You're going to actually get that?
Mm-hmm.
You're actually going to get that, Browning bastard, that hat? That's nice of you. That's an NBA fan right there.
Now he is, instead of a LeBum follower. I give you props there, Browning.
Because,
unlike a few other people I know.
Because LeBron lost, so now he's got to suck it up. He probably lost a bet and has to buy it.
Ah, is that what it is, Browning?
Yeah,
you lost a bet, you have
to buy it. Dr. Myth, hey, you changed your picture too, buddy. I kind of like that one better. Leave that one for yourself. I like that picture better, Dr. Myth. She's a lot more hotter than you are. I'll tell you that.
Oh, wow. Dr. Myth. Look at that.
Yeah, you leave that. You leave that right there, Dr. Myth. She's better looking than you are. I'll look at that picture all day long instead of looking at your ugly mug.
Me?
No, Dr. Myth.
Oh.
Me. Right away, you. I mention ugly mug and you think of yourself. What's up with that?
I'm sorry. Too much champagne.
I mention ugly mug and right away you say me? What, do you think you have an ugly mug?
No, I was just saying too much champagne.
You might have too many chins, but not an ugly mug.
John, did you see the new nickname? What new nickname?
I don't see no new nickname. Andrew Dubrown?
Bat social media panda bat. You, Josh! Oh! Guys pick on Panda way too much. After all, he's won 3 championships, and he gets busted for something that he did wrong.
Dr. Myth, as the saying goes, Dr. Myth has got a face for radio just like I do. Just so ridiculous.
Well, it is a nice picture, Dr. Myth. I'll give you that. Maybe it's because if that's what Panda was looking at in the bathroom, a girl in a bathing suit, I can understand. Yes. Let's see. John Farrell said this, Jeff, quote, "This becomes a much greater focal point." I recognize that, Farrell said. "I think players now in Boston for the first time are feeling that, living in it and living through it, and yet it's important we continue to stick together as a group and know in times of success we share it, in times of struggles we band together equally." That's what John Farrell is saying. So it's one of the big issues he is having to face that hopefully would not cost him his job, since you know what, Josh? You don't need to hit me with that, pal. I know very well about that. I was very sad and very disgusted with Panda. And unlike Jeff, he'd have him benched for the rest of the season.
You should be disgusted with Panda. You should be. Hey, we're going to run to our first commercial break. You're listening to Jeff Escow and Sean Mann on
Sports World Radio.
Storms move fast, so we use the best technology. That includes Bosch Icon wiper blades.
They're beam blades with memory tension springs and an aerodynamic design,
which means they fit the curve of the windshield. Bosch Icon wiper blades wiped our windshield clean and outlasted any other blade we've used. In my opinion, the Bosch Icon wiper blades are the best blades out there. Bosch Icon wiper blades, how storm chasers clear the way.
Did you know that just 30 minutes a day of physical activity can improve your health and decrease your risk of heart disease? For every hour of regular, vigorous exercise, you gain 2 hours of life expectancy. So start walking for yourself and for your heart. Start walking with your family. You'll feel better. Start walking in your community. You'll lead happier and healthier lives. Start walking. Start something. Join the movement today. For more information on the American Heart Association START program, visit startwalkingnow.org and start walking. Start something.
What kind of person gets to work in the sunshine instead of an office? This kind of person. I am the new way to work. I do have an office. I'm just not chained to it. It's a Regis office at one of the nicest addresses in the city. I don't have a lease, so I don't have to budget for stuff like phones, IT guys, and artwork for the lobby. Instead, I pay one low monthly rate that gives me a beautiful lobby that impresses my clients, a friendly receptionist, a fully furnished office, a place to meet, and a place to brainstorm with my fellow New Way to Workers. We wonder why more people don't realize that the new way to work is the best way to work. I come here because I want to, not because I have to. I am the new way to work, and I'd like you to join me.
Start now and get 1 month free. Call 1-800-OFFICES or visit regis.com/TV.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Sean Mann, bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. Now joining us like he does each and every day for the Skippy Bellis Bash Hour segment is our good friend and program director and producer of the show, Mr. Josh Lopez. What's up, buddy?
The boss.
The boss.
The
glue.
boss.
The glue that holds the whole show together.
The $16 million boss.
That's
16
right.
16 million chin boss.
No, you're the 16 million chin. He's just the boss.
No, the chins will be directed your way, buddy, but that's neither here nor there.
Bullshit. Don't give me that.
Uh-oh, the military's coming. You hear him?
Yep.
The military's coming. Come on, you pricks. Ruin my show even more, you hot cocksuckers.
Ladies and gentlemen, 33 minutes after the hour, here we go, Jeff. It's the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour.
This bashing hour is brought to you by the Flipper. Go to flipper.com. Never had to flip your toilet seat ever again. And we had some breaking news before we get to the quotes today, folks. Not only did Ryan, Mr. Blazing himself got released.
Dick Blazing?
Yes, he got released on yesterday's show. But today we found out that Carrie Champion, the moderator of everybody's favorite show, First Take, is leaving First Take and going to Sports Center.
How pissed off must Skip be? I saw that. I saw
the
that.
Moderator is gone.
I want that job.
See you later.
I want that job now. I saw the end where she was leaving and all that, and Skip and Stephen A. said, "Oh, congratulations." But you could see it in Skip's face. He's not really happy for her. He's a little upset that he's still on number 2 and she's moving up.
Jeff, just fill out your resume, email it, and turn it into ESPN. Maybe you got a shot at that job.
I know. That's the problem. I don't want to work for ESPN.
Well, Jeff wouldn't agree with Mickey Mouse.
No, I wouldn't agree with Mickey Mouse. I'd take his finger and stick it up his ass.
Come on, Jeff. You can listen to a guy that says that he can beat a guy in any sports debate at any time, and that's Skippy Bayless.
First of all...
Hey, you would need to confine with Mickey Mouse for just a couple of minutes.
First of all, I couldn't...
After that.
First of all, I couldn't listen to that high-pitched Mickey Mouse voice, first of all. Okay, after about a minute and a half of that high-pitched voice, that finger is getting shoved up his ass. Because there's no way
I'm about that time. Ready for some quotes, peeps?
There's
Skippy
no way.
Bayless Bash Hour. Here we go.
All right. Skippy Bayless said on Twitter that he will miss Carrie Champion, and there wouldn't be a better moderator than her.
You know why she was a really good moderator? It was because she started the fight and then stayed out of it.
She probably just got too tired of listening to Skippy's
started
crap
the conversation.
all the time.
She started the conversation. She started the debate and just shut up until they were done. That's why she was a good moderator.
Mm-hmm. Skippy Bayless says that Stephen A. Smith treats Tony Romo unfairly.
He does. He does. He unfairly treats him too much. He treats him nicely too much. Absolutely right. He sticks up for him way too much. Absolutely right.
You're going to be mad about this one. Skippy Bayless said that Jay Cutler is a better pocket passer than Russell Wilson.
I heard that. I was yelling at the TV this morning. I heard him say that on the show. I was like, boy, I hope Josh brings that to the show today. I heard him say it. And you want to know something? Stephen A. Smith was laughing at him. Laughing at him on TV. Laughing at him. Because there's no way that Cutler is a better pocket passer than Russell Wilson. Oh, and by the way, Skip, how many Super Bowls does Cutler have?
0.
How many does Russell Wilson have?
1.
I rest my case, you dumbass.
Well, he was talking about how the NFL scouting department and basically all teams base their quarterback selections on pocket passing more than anything. But Stephen A. Smith went on to say that, wouldn't you think you'd be looking for a winner more than who could be a good pocket passer?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question, Skip. Who's got a Super Bowl and who doesn't? That's all that. You know what? I'm gonna say a phrase that I can't stand, but I have to say it. At the end of the day, Super Bowls, all that matters. Cutler doesn't have one. Russell Wilson does. End of conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you heard the comment. Jeff was just stunned, sitting there angry at the whole thing.
I was yelling at the TV when he said that. Are you kidding me? Really?
Skippy Bayless said that Tony Romo is a better technical quarterback than Russell Wilson.
What are you kidding me? What are you kidding me?
Go ahead, Jeff.
I don't care if he's more technical, more smarter, has a better NFL IQ. It comes down to one thing only, Skip. How many Super Bowls does Tony Romo have?
0.
How many does Russell Wilson have?
1.
I end my discussion with that.
Oh, come now, Jeff. Skippy believes the Cowboys are having the perfect season to win the Super Bowl this year.
Let me ask you a question, Skip. What do they play for? They play. They play to win. They play for a Super Bowl championship, right?
Right.
That's all that matters, correct?
Correct.
Then shut up.
Skippy Bayless. He went out to say that Tiger Woods needs to go to an intervention.
I think Tiger Woods needs to take a step back and either take some time off or go work on his game like he's never worked on it before because he sucks.
I don't know anything or two fake doings about golf, so I'll let you.
I watched him today. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? He shot a plus 15. Oh, look at that ugly, freaking bald-headed freak, Joey Crawford. Get off my screen.
I do have a quote about Joey Crawford, by the way, but go ahead.
He shot an 80 yesterday?
Uh-huh.
Are you kidding me? An 80? He ended up today. He ended the day. He shot 5 over today, which gave him a plus 15. He's not even making the cut. He stinks. He stinks. You know what? I can give him a run for his money right now.
Skippy Bayless said that Joey Crawford would make a great WWE referee.
Oh, Jeff, the floor is yours on that one.
I wouldn't mind seeing that, actually.
You wouldn't be able to keep up speed with the guys like from New Day or Lucha Dragons. You gotta be kidding me.
I'd like to see that.
He could barely catch up to freaking Dwight Howard and all these other old power forward guys.
Skippy would probably say, "Oh, come now, Josh. He makes millions of dollars running up and down the court. He can do the same thing there."
Mm-hmm. Sure. Good luck with that, Skip. Skippy Bayless said that my Cleveland Cavaliers will be back and will break the Bulls' 1996 regular season winning record.
That's what you said. That's what you said. That's what you said last year, and it didn't happen.
Well, any team LeBron's in, he's gonna break the record, Jeff.
See, the problem is when he makes a statement like that right now.
Yeah.
Knowing that they have 10 free agents that they got to deal with, that's the most ridiculous statement in the world.
Oh, come now, Josh and Jeff. Skippy probably has a belief that the Cavaliers will go 73-9 and break the 95-96
because
Bulls record.
He has no idea who's going to be on that team. He has no clue who's going to be on that team. Making a statement like that right now is the most stupidest thing you could ever do because you don't know who's going to be on that team.
Skippy Bayless said that LeBron James has every right to be entitled because he's the best player in all of professional sports.
Oh.
Not just the NBA, but all of sports.
I don't see you're not the best in all sports because you don't play all sports. All you play is basketball.
Red flag on that comment there, Skippy. Let's see, 2-4 in NBA Finals. I've seen epic playoff failures from the loser. How can you say that? You're an idiot. Move on.
Skippy Bayless said that Jerry Jones is the ultimate leader.
The ultimate leader of losers.
He would probably. I think Skippy would probably say, I don't know. He probably would say, "Oh, come now, Mr. Escal. You've seen the guy win He's won 3 Super Bowls in the 90s, and he got the Cowboys back to the winning ways.
And what?
I wonder
And
who's
where have
the
they
leader
been?
in ultimate hyping?
And
Him
where
or
have they
Mark
been?
Cuban?
And where have they been for the last 20 years, Skip?
Not very far, because they've had 3 epic 8-8 collapses.
They've been in obscurity for the last 20 years. So don't give me none of your crap. They had one good year last year, and everybody's all high and mighty on them. Just kick back and relax, and let's see what they do this year before you start opening up your garbage mouth.
Skippy Bayless said that my Boston Red Sox shouldn't have suspended Pablo Sandoval.
Yesterday you said they should.
Well, today he went to change up his mind because they were talking about the press conference he had, and he felt bad for him. He's like, it's all a misunderstanding. What's the big deal about being in the? He was saying, what's the big deal about him being on his phone? It's not like the sport of baseball is any popular anyway. So.
Oh, yeah, whoa.
Skippy went on. Also, this is also the second quote in this, Jeff. He said that baseball is an irrelevant sport because the biggest story that came out of this baseball season is somebody in a bathroom talking to a girl on social media.
Oh,
that's where I disagree with him. The biggest baseball story to come out of this baseball season right now are the Houston Astros.
Well, I'm sure Skippy will disagree with you.
That's why I disagree with Skippy. The biggest story right now is the Houston Astros. Skip, did you expect them to play the way they're playing? No. So they're the biggest freaking story.
The Philadelphia Eagles made a mistake hiring Chip Kelly.
I believe so.
John, did you tell them about the story I sent you? Can we get into this after the update?
Yeah, you can. If you want to send it to me again, you can, because I can't seem to find it.
Yes. I think this would be a great sports short buddy segment.
Okay, cool. Let's run to the update. This update is brought to you by the Flipper. Head on over to flipperflipper.com and get your Flipper today and never, ever touch your toilet seat ever again. It's called the Flipper, and it's at flipperflipper.com. Take it away, Josh Lopez, with the first update of the day.
Thank you, everybody. Welcome to Sports World Radio here on a Friday, June 19th, 2015. Weather right now in the city of Chicago, 62 degrees. And we're just a day off of the Chicago Blackhawks having their Stanley Cup parade. And also today we had the Golden State Warriors have their parade out in the Bay Area. Congrats once again go out to the Golden State Warriors who won their first Larry O'Brien trophy in 40 years. The interleague game fiasco that went on earlier this week is over. So we have some more divisional games this time. We do have one interleague game, and that's between the Chicago Cubs and the Minnesota Twins. Sean's Boston Red Sox take on the Kansas City Royals. Jeff's Padres are in Arizona against the Diamondbacks. And the Rangers are at the south side to take on the Chicago White Sox. Some other news coming around the world here. Just taking a look here. A report came out saying that the Chicago Blackhawks are looking to trade Patrick Sharp for a high first-round pick for this upcoming year's NHL draft. Also, got some other cool news here that we just found that just came out right now, actually. The Ottawa Senators just gave Coach Dave Cameron a 2-year extension. The Ottawa Senators made the playoffs this year, and Alex Rodriguez is looking to get his 3,000th hit in his career as the Yankees take on the Tigers, and Justin Verlander is on the mound for the Tigers. This update's been brought to you by the Flipper. Go to flipperflipper.com for more information. We'll be back with more Sports World Radio, with more Skippy Bayless bashing hour. Don't forget, flipperflipper.com. Never have to flip your toilet seat again, or Sean's 16 million chins. More Sports World Radio after this.
Welcome to the Man Manual. Man comes with a multifunctional casing known as skin. It is remarkable. Warning, standard body wash can cause damage to man's skin. Maintain it properly with Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. It cleans man and protects skin from dryness. This will keep man's skin remarkable, even under extreme testing. Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. Skin care built in. Also, freshen man's exterior with new Aqua Impact Body Wash.
Why does consultant Jerry Howell stay at La Quinta?
Can you come back tomorrow?
Because only with La Quinta can Jerry instant hold the room tonight using just his phone number. And then power down for tomorrow on on his pillow top bed. And when Jerry's refreshed, you know what he does?
We need ideas, people. Think.
Synergistic integration.
Genius.
He thinks outside the box.
I'm going for it. No.
La Quinta Inns and Suites take care of you so you can take care of business. Instant hold your next stay on your smartphone at LQ.com.
La Quinta.
Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Most of you know me as a talk show host, but I'm also an author, actor, single father of 4, a fitness writer, avid snowboarder, and I'm also a medical marijuana patient. Like many of the million people who are living with multiple sclerosis, I'm in pain every single day. And sometimes my nerves are so raw that if you brushed up against me in an elevator, I'd scream. I can't sleep at night from the pain, and sometimes the spasms in my legs are so intense they will wake me up throughout the night. I've tried the strongest prescription medications available, and I'm going to tell you, they do not work. In fact, they leave me in a stupor, and most of the time, it's impossible to even live your life. Now, I've tried medical marijuana, and I'm going to tell you something, it works. If you'd like more information about medical marijuana, you can contact the Marijuana Policy Project at mpp.org or call 1-877-JOIN-MPP.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow Show, man. Fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. I can't help it, man. We're just cracking up. If you want to know what we're talking about during the commercial break, head on over to SportsWorldRadio.com/sport shorts and become a member today. All right, let's continue. I almost said let's continue with Skip Kelly bashing. Let's continue with Skip Bayless bash hour.
We'll talk about the story of the Rat Bastard of the Week section. Skippy Bayless said that he said that Jason Garrett from my Dallas Cowboys will be the next Bill Walsh.
What the hell are you smoking, man?
Jason Garrett, the next Bill Walsh.
Hey, did Jason Garrett sign a new contract?
He has 0 rings, if we're not mistaken.
He signed a new contract last year, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not making that. He signed a new contract extension. He's not going to go through that contract because they're not going to have a good year this year. They're not going to have a good year next year, and then they're going to fire his ass. And then what are you going to say after that, Skip?
Well, come on, Jeff. The Cowboys are looking for redemption. They got screwed last year.
Come on, Jeff. They want revenge, and they want to have a perfect season.
You know, Skip is still pissed off about that catch.
Yep. He still says it's a catch.
He
still says it's a catch, and here it is 5 months later.
Even on to the show today, he said it was a catch. It's like, what
you
the
know
hell?
That game was like 5 months ago, right?
I know. That's what I would have said to him. I said, Skip, don't you know that game was like 5 months ago? What the hell, man? Come on, bro. I thought you were better than that, man. Come on, let it go already, dude.
Well, come on. Skippy believes and understands that he can't let it go because that was the year the Cowboys should have made it to the Super Bowl.
Oh, go suck an egg.
Skippy said if LeBron wants to win a championship, remember that word if, Jeff? He said if LeBron wants to win a championship in Cleveland, then Dan Gilbert needs to be fired.
Dan Gilbert's the owner. How's he going to get fired, you jackass?
Yes, that's true.
Well, he did say if, so remind everybody your thoughts on the word if.
Yeah, if my mother had balls, she'd be my father. If. Okay?
Uh-huh.
You like that? Or here's another one for you. If my mother had wheels, she'd be a trolley car. She used to, when my mother was alive, may she rest in peace, she used to say that to me all the time when she was mad. Or when I used the if word. Come on, Mom, if we do this, if I had balls, I'd be your father.
Skip Bayless being a great broadcaster is like saying that JBL is a great wrestling commentator.
Oh, God, JBL needs to go. The more and more I look at him, the more and more I think you're absolutely correct that he's a freaking Vince McMahon wannabe. He's a Vince McMahon clone.
He's just
he got this stupid haircut. He wears the same ties and suits that he would wear.
He's a Vince McMahon clone, man. And I bet you Vince McMahon is in his ear telling him what to say and when to say it.
Yeah, God damn it.
I can't stand. He's got to go. I can't stand. He said something.
He drags his show down, Jeff.
He said something the other night, right before they went to commercial, that had no meaning. He said one word. I don't remember what it was. Right before they went to commercial, I was like, "What? Why did he say that?" It's like, come on, man, get rid of that jackass.
Well, come on, Jeff. He's great with the Republicans and the politician shows that he goes on.
Yeah.
So let him. So you know what? Let him go on that, but keep him off of freaking commentating for wrestling, will you?
He's great with the Wall Street. Yeah.
Oh, come on, Jeff. He wants to make sure Skippy wants to make sure he knows everything.
He doesn't. And we're not talking about Skippy. We're talking about JBL. Go ahead.
And JBL too.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Skippy Bayless said that Michael Cole should host Tough Enough, not Chris Jericho.
Ooh.
Well, that would be kind of hard since Michael Cole's got a job already.
I mean, he's already doing the Raws and SmackDowns, and then he has to help teach at the Performance Center for the announcers down there. Don't you think the guy has enough to deal with?
See, that's what you and I should do, Josh, is go to Florida and go to their announcing school. They got an announcing school down there?
I don't think they have an announcing school down there, but they do have a room where they have the experienced broadcasters help teach the new recruits that get hired or whatever.
Yeah, see, that's not right. I think you know what? I think they should do it tough enough for broadcasters.
I want to be a broadcaster.
I think
That's
they should
what
do it.
I want to do.
Yeah, I think they should do it tough enough for broadcasters, and you and I should apply as a team.
Or writing tough enough.
Yeah, and we'll kick everybody's asses because we already know each other. We could just go off of each other without having anything on our freaking hand, without having to do anything.
And we could use all our one-liners.
Exactly right.
Freaking hump, rat bastard.
That's right. And they'd be like, wow, check these guys out. That's right.
Skippy Bayless said that my Los Angeles Lakers should get Jimmy Butler for the Chicago Bulls.
Oh, Josh, that's directed towards you.
It is directed towards me. But what does Skippy know about the Lakers trying to sign Jimmy Butler when the Lakers already have salary issues? Why do you think they can't get any free agents, jackass?
I agree.
Jimmy Butler's looking for a contract extension for a lot of money. The Bulls can't afford him. How the hell are the Lakers going to afford him?
That's right.
Skippy Bayless said that my Philadelphia Eagles will miss the playoffs this year.
That's a good boy right there.
Skip, I agree with you on that. I don't even know what Chip Kelly's trying to do, and he's got a number of quarterbacks in that team. That's a
good statement right there, my friend.
We got one. We got one for this week. Skippy Bayless said that he is a better musician than the Beatles.
Oh!
So supposedly him and Ernestine play music with each other whenever he's not doing his broadcasting gigs, Jeff. So he says that he's a great he's a great musician.
Skip, you don't know anything about the Beatles. Name one song of the Beatles and come back.
He probably can name a lot of songs of the Beatles. He probably
but can
could.
he sing them all? That's the question.
Well, he didn't say sing. He said a musician, Sean.
Yeah.
Okay, Okay, so he's playing the music. He didn't say sing. He said music. Musician.
As a musician, I'm insulted by that quote.
I don't think he could.
I am too.
I don't think he could do it. I don't care if him and his wife Ernestine stay home and play music.
I'm insulted by that quote. I know how to play music. You don't, Skip.
You ever see his wife?
Yeah, I've never seen his wife before.
You never seen his wife? She works out, man. She's a work man. She's buff. She probably can kick his ass. and you know she's black.
Well, now we know why Skip is always nervous and twitching all the time in his chair during the shows now.
She's gorgeous. Good thing for him. He's got a gorgeous woman.
Skip doesn't want to get her on her bad side.
No, but I bet you she could kick his ass because I seen pictures of her working out and all buff and posing and everything like that.
Yeah.
You know what, Josh? She's a gorgeous black woman. Gorgeous.
Yep. Skippy Bayless said if the New Orleans Saints want to take the next step in their organization, either Drew Brees or Sean Payton have to go.
What do you say about that? What do you want to say about that, Jeff?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah? He said that Drew Brees reminds him a lot of Jay Cutler, even though that Drew Brees does have a ring.
It's almost time for that. It's almost time for Drew Brees to retire anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
It's getting pretty close, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
he didn't say that both had to go. He said one or the other. He said that the whole connection between them don't matter anymore. He did make a good point about that because they have been close and been missing the playoffs since that Super Bowl run in 2009.
Correct. Well, they had that problem too with the bounty scandal, so that kind of put a little deflation in their. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Skippy Bayless said that he should win an Oscar for his excellent performance on screen every day on ESPN2.
Yeah. Hey, if you think you should win an Oscar for your excellent performance on ESPN2, how come ESPN hasn't moved you up to ESPN, left you on ESPN2, but took your cohort, Carrie, and got her off the show because they think that she's better than you and moved her to ESPN?
Why has Skippy even won an ESPY award?
That's right.
That's the question.
Who's taking Carrie's place?
They haven't said yet.
I guess.
I have a feeling both of him and Stephen A. will not be on the TV shows next week because they're going to take a break from TV since they were doing all the NBA Finals stuff. But Stephen A. said on his radio show that him and Skip will be on the radio, so I will have quotes for them.
So they're not going to be doing the show next week?
Well, I don't know about Skip, but I think Stephen A. is going to take a break because he's been busy with all the NBA Finals stuff.
Oh, that's your job. Oh.
We're at the top of the hour. We have to run to a commercial break.
You're listening to Jeff Escow, Showman, and Josh Lopez on
Sports World Radio.
We'll be right back.
Every parent wants the safest and healthiest products for their family. That's why I created The Honest Company. I was just a concerned mom with a crazy dream. A wish that there was a company that I could rely on that did all of the hard work for me. I'm Jessica Alba, and The Honest Company was my dream.
LegalZoom has helped 1 million businesses successfully get started, including Jessica's. Launch your dream at LegalZoom today. Call us. We're here to help.
I had PTSD. Once I was back from Iraq, I was distant from everybody in my family.
We had a reunion of our unit, and you'd hear these spouses say, "Is your husband doing that? My husband's doing that too. I thought it was just us." And really understanding that, hey, this is a common experience.
I learned more to listen to what he was saying, and that made it easier for me to understand where his pain was coming from.
Warriors should know that resources are available. Learn more at realwarriors.net.
Confusion ever someone or have sudden you trouble had speaking, understanding?
Understanding trouble? Have you sudden have or speaking someone ever confusion?
Have you ever had sudden confusion, trouble speaking, or understanding someone?
It could be one of the 5 signs of stroke.
Sudden weakness or numbness of the face, arm, or leg.
Sudden trouble with vision in one or both eyes.
Suddenly having trouble walking or difficulty with balance.
Or a sudden intense headache that comes out of nowhere.
If you or someone you know has any of these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. You could make a difference in someone's life, someone you love, maybe even your own.
It's late until, wait, don't too.
Don't wait until it's too late. Time lost is brain lost.
Find out more at powertoendstroke.org. Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Stroke Association, and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
He's just a common
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Sean Mann, and Josh Lopez sitting in with us right now. Hey, if you want to hear what we're talking about during the commercial breaks, head on over to sportsworldradio.com/sport shorts and sign up today and become a member and listen to every single conversation that me and the guys are having during the commercial break. There have been some doozies this week. I'm telling you, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I was talking to Sean before we get back to the last couple Skippy quotes, Jeff. I told him just for the sake of it, just for ripping people in the chat room and stuff, we should bring Adrian back for one time. I know he didn't finish the bet.
He's not.
I know.
Gosh.
That kid will never be allowed in my chat room ever again. Sorry about
Until
that.
he has a bald head. Until he has a bald head.
That's
and it's
right.
gonna be because he lost the bet and he lost the New England Baltimore.
That's right. He's got to be a bald-headed mother effer for me to put him back in here.
What about Trevor Cody?
Oh, that guy's
man,
now.
Sean, I wish you were here when that show happened.
That
man.
guy's not coming in
crying,
either.
Laughing.
That
I earned a vacation, but it would have been fun to be there.
that fat rat bastard ain't coming in here either.
Yeah, he came in during the Skippy segment, though.
Yes.
We moved our attention from Skippy to him for that show.
He has sent me several private messages asking me to unblock him. That's not happening, you fat rat bastard.
I saw you ripping Mike and Mike on Twitter while I was doing some stuff earlier
You're
today.
upset with Mike and Mike?
You're saying that Greeny was out of his mind thinking that LeBron should have been the MVP of the finals?
Yes.
Did they read it on air?
No, they didn't read that one on air because it was Dis and Greeny.
Yeah, or disagreeing with ESPN.
Yeah, I sent them
I
sent them another one. I sent them an email today because it was going to be long.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't. If 140 characters wasn't enough, I needed more, so I sent them an email because he always says I speak for the fan. You know, I'm the fan. I speak for the fan. I told him, hey, stop saying that you speak for the fan. I'm a fan, and you sure as hell don't speak for me. So knock it off. If you think you speak for fans, you're crazy. Okay? No fans think like you do. You're a freaking moron. Stop saying that you speak for the fans. You speak for yourself, you jackass. It's one thing that pisses me off about him.
Oh,
That's
man.
one thing that pisses me off about Mike Greenberg. He says, I speak. I'm a fan. I'm not a player. I didn't play like Golick. I'm a fan. I speak for the fans. Well, you know what? I'm a fan, and you sure as hell don't speak for me.
Skippy Bayless said that my New England Patriots had the best stadium in football besides my Dallas Cowboys.
I have to agree with that. It's a hostile place. Yeah, I agree with you there, Skip.
Speaking of that, I just logged back into my Facebook in case I had some business stuff I had to look over during the commercial break, and your stuff is all bloated on my timeline again. What's going on here? A bunch of shared photos? It's a bunch of nonsense.
I just...
No, it's cool that you post stuff. It's all fine. So it's your Facebook. It's just like when I'm logging in, I just don't want to see all your stuff when I'm logging into the thing. Well, I can't. It's right in front of my face.
Well, then ignore it.
I can't, Sean. I log in. It's the first thing I see on the page. That's what you don't understand.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's get back to the Skippy quotes.
All right.
Skippy Bayless said that Jerry Jones should take advice from Bill Belichick on how to be a general manager, which is odd to me because I don't know when Bill Belichick has been a general manager.
I don't think Bill Belichick is the general manager, is he?
I don't think so. I think it's the Kraft family.
He's a coach.
Right. He's just the head coach. So, Skip, for somebody who thinks he's Mr. Sportsman and knows all, you got that one wrong again, didn't you?
Shut up.
Yeah, hey, Skip. Shut up.
Skippy Bayless said that Brock Lesnar should be fighting for the WWE title at Battleground.
He shouldn't or he should?
Shouldn't.
Why?
because he thinks that Brock Lesnar is hogging the spotlight from all the other talents.
I happen to agree with him on that. I mean, the guy comes and goes as he freaking wants. I don't think that's the way it should be, personally. Just my personal opinion on that. But he does deserve a title match because he doesn't deserve a rematch because it's in his contract.
Well, yeah, because he did get pinned at
Correct.
WrestleMania.
He's going to kick that poor boy's ass. You think he suplexed the hell out of John Cena? Wait till he's going to do to this poor kid.
Yep.
I would not be shocked if
Baylor
they...
said that my crew, ESPN, was right in predicting that the Cleveland Cavaliers will win the NBA championship next year.
No, well, what happened to him this year? Didn't they predict it this year and they screwed it up?
Yep.
So, hey.
Did you have the thing, Sean, where it said the Cavs were going to win 58 games this year?
Just that he's so full of it.
Yeah,
Sean?
that they were going to win 58 games. Yes, he did. Yeah, he doesn't pay attention. Yeah, he doesn't pay attention to when people talk. Yes, 58 games.
Yeah, so I'm looking at this article here. It said that the Oklahoma City Thunder were ranked a tie with the Warriors for 5-1 favorites next year. The Clippers were ranked 10-1, which Skippy said he thought that the Clippers were going to win the NBA championship.
Right.
So now he's going back and forth. San Antonio Spurs were 12-1 favorites, and then the Bulls 12-1 favorites for next year.
See, as soon as he said, well, I think Cleveland's going to win it next year, I would turn around as Stephen A. Smith and I would say, well, on yesterday's show, you picked the Clippers to win it.
Oh, man.
And then I would turn around to him and say, you change your mind more than a woman changes her tampon when she's on her period.
Skippy Bayless said that there you go. He said my New York Mets need to start picking up some victories.
They suck.
He's kind of fed up with their offense.
Yeah, they're just like the San Diego Padres. They suck.
Pathetic.
I could add the White Sox to that list too, since we're ripping on our teams now.
Well, he's been ripping on the Padres all year, hasn't he?
Yep. Well, he rips on all San Diego teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he says San Diego's not a good sports town, not a good place to live.
Yeah, screw him right in his petunias. You're going to hear that on ESPN, petunias. Watch.
Oh, no. On Mike in the morning? Wow.
So there's been this report that came out. I don't know if you guys saw this from ESPN about Herschel Walker considering a return to the NFL. Skippy Bayless said that Herschel Walker coming back to the NFL would be a great idea because my Dallas Cowboys have the best offensive line in football.
They better have the best offensive line in football for that old man to run behind it.
He's 53 years old,
Exactly.
10 years younger than Joey Crawford.
Exactly. You think he's coming back in the NFL? You're crazy.
He said that Herschel Walker was the George Foreman of football.
God. Hey, Skip. I'm going to make a deal with you. If Herschel Walker plays in the NFL at the age of 53, I will stop bashing you.
Oh, I thought you were going to put the show up.
No, I'll stop bashing you. But if he doesn't...
I'm ready to hear how this goes.
But when he doesn't play, you have to debate me.
Skippy Bayless said that he's upset that the majority of votes for this year's All-Star game are going to the Kansas City Royals.
How about that?
Right there, that shows you how irrelevant and unpopular baseball is.
They're going to have eight Kansas City Royals starting on the All-Star team?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Every position but pitcher?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
See, a lot of baseball fans don't like that. I think that's pretty awesome. It's never happened neither, right?
No, I don't think so. I think the most that they had was a Yankees team in the early 2000s.
Yeah, the Kansas City Royals against the National League.
Yep.
Pretty much to start the game, right? See,
yeah.
I think that'd be pretty awesome.
A couple more Scooby quotes before we're done here for this week. It's been a great bashing week, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
Oh, yeah, it has been, yeah.
Skippy Bayless said...
Hold on. Shaba says, if Herschel Walker comes back to play with the Cowboys, I will streak across the interstate again.
Oh, God.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You already do too much TMI with Laura in the chat room, Shaba. Take it easy. We're good.
Have Laura film that, Shaba. I want to see
Skippy
it.
Bayless said that Louisville University need to fire Rick Pitino.
He's not too high on Louisville, is he?
No, not at all.
What has he got? What has he got a bug up his butt about Louisville for?
Because Louisville's a rival of Vanderbilt, his alma mater. We had that conversation yesterday about former alumni.
Yeah. There's more professional alumni coming out of Louisville than there is out of Vanderbilt, you schmuck. So shut up.
Louisville.
I
wonder what she's been up to.
She's pissed, I guess. She's pissed because we go Louisville.
Louisville. You say it perfectly. Skippy Bayless said that the New York Knicks better fire not only Phil Jackson, but Derek Fisher and Carmelo Anthony.
Well, that's not going to happen. Okay? And I hate to tell you something. Has Phil been there a year yet?
Well, maybe a year and a couple months. He was there that 1 year where they got blown out by the Lakers with a terrible team by 50 points.
Yeah, but he hasn't been back with the Knicks for a year yet, has he?
No.
Okay. He's coming up on his second year. Well, he's been there for just about a year now, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's coming up on his he's coming into his second year. He's been there for 1 year. What the hell did you expect him to do in 1 year that would warrant him to stay instead of you bashing him and fire him, huh? Huh? They had no money. They had nothing. The only person they could get was who they got was Carmelo Anthony. That's it. Sit back, relax, reserve the right to speak about something. Sit back, watch and see what they do. Until then, shut up.
And one last Skippy quote of the day, buddy. Skippy Bayless said that my New York Yankees will win tonight and Alex Rodriguez will get his 3,000th hit.
Oh, great. That should give me something to look forward to.
Doesn't matter. He's not going into the Hall of Fame.
No, he's not.
Doesn't matter if he has 3,000 hits. Doesn't matter if he has over 600 home runs. Doesn't matter if he has this many RBI. He's not going into the Hall of Fame, so it don't freaking matter.
And with that, that's the wrap for this week's edition of the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour. This bashing hour has been brought to you by The Flipper. Go to flipperflipper.com. Never have to flip your toilet seat again. Also, sign our petition to get our very own Jeff Escow in a sports debate with Skip Bayless from ESPN2's First Take.
And on that note, we're going to run to commercial break. You're listening to Jeff Escow, Showman, and Josh Lopez on
SportsWorldRadio.
We'll be right back.
Storms move fast, so we use the best technology. That includes Bosch Icon wiper blades.
They're beam blades with memory tension springs and an aerodynamic design,
which means they fit the curve of the windshield. Bosch Icon wiper blades wiped our windshield clean and outlasted any other blade we've used. In my opinion, the Bosch Icon wiper blades are the best blades out there. Bosch Icon wiper blades, how storm chasers clear the way.
Did you know that just 30 minutes a day of physical activity can improve your health and decrease your risk of heart disease? For every hour of regular, vigorous exercise, you gain 2 hours of life expectancy. So start walking for yourself and for your heart. Start walking with your family. You'll feel better. Start walking in your community. You'll lead happier and healthier lives. Start walking. Start something. Join the movement today. For more information on the American Heart Association START program, visit startwalkingnow.org and start walking. Start something.
What kind of person gets to work in the sunshine instead of an office? This kind of person. I am the new way to work. I do have an office. I'm just not chained to it. It's a Regis office at one of the nicest addresses in the city. I don't have a lease, so I don't have to budget for stuff like phones, IT guys, and artwork for the lobby. Instead, I pay one low monthly rate that gives me a beautiful lobby that impresses my clients, a friendly receptionist, a fully furnished office, a place to meet, and a place to brainstorm with my fellow New Way to Workers. We wonder why more people don't realize that the new way to work is the best way to work. I come here because I want to, not because I have to. I am the new way to work, and I'd like you to join me.
Start now and get 1 month free. Call 1-800-OFFICES or visit regis.com/TV.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Showman, and Josh Lopez sitting in with us for the second hour of the show. We're going to make this the last segment of the show. Let everybody get out of here a little early for the weekend, like we promised. So we got a lot to do in this segment. Josh, we were talking about something earlier on the SWR shorts that you wanted to bring over to the show. So go ahead.
So we were teasing a little story about Chip Kelly earlier. So I'm going to read this verbatim from Yahoo Sports. It's from the AP News. It said that Philadelphia Eagles coach Chip Kelly has been hit with a $99,000 tab in a lease dispute over $11,000 a month penthouse suite that he purchased when he went to Philadelphia last year. All right? Mm-hmm. He said a city judge sided with landlord Tampa Bearish and found that Kelly failed to give notice that he was moving out after a year. Kelly's lawyer argued that the leasing agent knew about Kelly and that he was leaving and hoped to buy a new home that was flexible with the leasing agreement. So I'm not sure how that all works out or whatever. He said that the 90-day notice required under the 2013 lease did not match the verbal promises that were made when Kelly signed to that deal when he was getting that penthouse when he was living out there, Jeff. Right. It said the legal intelligencer was first to report that the lease dispute that Kelly is facing a $79,000 judgment, and that court documents show that Kelly will also lose his $20,000 security deposit after his lawyer failed to show for his trial day for today, actually. So that's where the $99,000 have came into the situation here. $79,000 for the lease dispute and $20,000 because his lawyer failed to show up at court today.
Dumbass. What more do you say? Dumbass. Way to go, Chip Kelly. That shows you just how smart you really are.
Maybe he thinks the rules out there in Oregon are different than it is in Pennsylvania.
Or maybe he thinks the rules don't apply to him. Well, guess what? They do. You dumbass.
Yeah, Chip Kelly's been making some out of the blue.
I mean, that's not really
his team over the off season.
Yeah, but that's not really a lot of money for him either, though. So it doesn't really matter.
But still,
you know?
He had to pay $20,000 for his lawyer not showing up at the court meeting.
Yeah, but then what is he making? $5 million a year?
I know, but it's a wacky story just for a issue with the penthouse place that he was renting. He didn't even own.
Yeah, he was renting probably a place until he found a house to live in.
Yeah.
That's what he was probably doing. Or until his house was being built or whatever the hell was going on out there. You know, and he just didn't pay his bill. So now that's going to screw up his credit, which is great.
Yeah.
You know? All right, let's get to the Rat Bastard of the Week and the Skippy Bayless Award of the Week as well, right? We got two of them, correct?
Yeah, let's start off with the Skippy Bayless Douchebag Award of the Week.
Skippy Bayless Douche Canoe Award of the Week.
Oh, boy.
Any candidates, Sean?
There's only one.
What?
Go ahead, Jeff.
There's only one candidate. We all know who he is. Ryan's dick is blazing.
Again. Okay, so Ryan Dick Blazing again is, okay, all right.
Sean is taking tabs of the Skip Bayless Awards, right, buddy?
It has to be him because not only was he busting Josh's chops at work and being a douchebag at work, Josh brought it over here. We talked about it. The next day, the guy got fired. That's what you get for screwing with my man Josh.
Best of luck in your future endeavors, LeBron follower.
Yeah, go work for Cleveland so nobody can hear from you.
And then lastly, folks, we got the Rat Bastard of the Week. There's a lot of candidates that we have to go through now.
Look who's in the house. Josh.
Oh, wow.
Josh,
I'll let you rip. Go ahead.
Look who's in the house. Hey, you fat rat bastard. What are you doing in here?
Trevor Cody, is this the guy you were telling me?
Yes.
Sean, yes.
Porn star? Were you talking about
Yes,
nudes there,
yeah,
Trevor?
fat rat bastard.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Bye-bye. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
He just blocked up.
You just blocked him and kicked him out.
Yes, I did.
Wait until he comes up with another fake account. He'll try to come on in.
I don't
How
care.
did he get in?
Don't matter. I
It's
block
a
him
different
too.
IP address.
Yeah, it's okay. It don't matter. I block him too. It don't matter. I don't need him in my room, the fat rat bastard.
You couldn't let him speak first?
No, I couldn't even let him.
You didn't want to hear his reasons.
I didn't want to hear
Sorry
nothing.
I offended you on your show.
I don't want to hear it. No, you know what? Excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Good point. So
Okay.
let's take a look at these candidates, shall we, folks? We had Johnny Manziel, of course, on Monday for his coach being his babysitter, right? And then he got ripped on Monday Night Raw, so that helped. Number 2, we had, I think it was Gary Bettman for something with the scheduling.
It was Gary Bettman for allowing the arena football to move him to Saturday night.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that was a rat bastard candidate. Then we had Stephen A. for complaining about his work schedule.
Oh God.
We had what's his face? Chip Kelly. That's another rat bastard candidate. And of course, finally, Pablo Sandoval, who started yesterday's show.
No!
Oh, all of a sudden, no, you don't want him to be there. Yesterday you were pissed off at him. Then today you're not?
Yeah, he
You
learned
told
his
me in the
lesson.
Skype meeting that he's the rat bastard of the week.
He fessed up to his mistakes. I would rather go with Chip Kelly.
Okay, so you're voting for Chip Kelly. Shaba voted for Chip Kelly. Who you voting for there, Mr. Josh?
I'm going with Pablo Sandoval.
You stinker! I knew you would do something like this. Gosh!
And since I get the final say, I'm going with that fat rat bastard himself, Pablo Sandoval, too.
God dang it. Let's just put it right on the stinking list.
So put it on the
I hate
list
this.
because Pablo Sandoval, you are the rat bastard of the week. How do you go to a freaking bathroom during the baseball game with your phone? Okay? You have to make it...
He doesn't work out. He doesn't focus on games. He's focusing on women on social media.
Exactly. You have to actually go into the dugout, go downstairs into the locker room, go over to your locker, grab your phone, then go to the bathroom. That's an extra step. Just go to the bathroom and get back to the game, you son of a bitch.
But what about Chip Kelly, for crying out loud? Chip Kelly got hit with something,
Big
too.
deal. Chip Kelly wasn't flicking things on his phone during a game, okay?
Oh.
Chip Kelly wasn't...
I'm surprised that you're so flustered about this. You told me in our Skype meeting before the show started yesterday that he was the rat bastard of the week.
He apologized, and he fessed up to his mistake. I don't understand why he has to be rat bastard of the week.
Tough.
Oh.
I don't care if he fessed up to his mistake. He still did it.
Well, everybody's not perfect, and I still think Chip Kelly...
OJ owned up to what he did. He's still in jail.
Hey, just because he said, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it, he still did it, didn't he?
Yeah, but that's half credit. That's the thing.
Half credit.
Yeah, that's even more reason for him to be in a rat bastard of the week.
Exactly
just for that
right.
comment there.
Half credit my ass.
You fess up. You learn your lesson. You move on. You do other things.
Right. So, but don't you? Okay.
Word of the week.
But let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Don't you think? Okay, he made a mistake. He fessed up. He said, "I apologize. I'm sorry." But don't you think he's got to pay the consequences?
Oh yeah. You got a point right there. Yeah, I agree.
Okay then. The rat bastard of the week, Pablo Sandoval.
Fine. I put him on the list. It's been a long week.
Just talked you right into that one, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. You talked me right into that one.
Well, you're the one who started the whole thing yesterday with it.
I was emotional. I couldn't believe he did something like that. That was nasty.
And 24 hours later, now he doesn't want him to be the rat bastard. Boy, you change your mind more than a woman. No, I can't say that to you.
Jeff, he was having a breakdown in our Skype call.
I know, right?
Before the show started, it's like,
Look, who's here? Look! It's Trevor Cody Jr. Holy smokes!
My father apologizes for his actions. He would like to be unblocked.
Uh-oh. Are you sure that's really you, Trevor Cody Jr.? Are you a fake? Are you just a
I'm pretty sure that that's his son. I'm pretty sure that's his son. How much of a douchebag would I be to block his son too?
Just for the hell of it, right?
Because you know what? Because that could actually be him.
Yes, that could be
on his son's account.
Yeah, you could change your title name.
Correct, right?
Your username or whatever you call it.
Right?
Trevor Cody,
but that's okay.
wow.
I'm absolutely his son.
Sure.
Yeah, I absolutely.
Yeah. You know what? I vote and say
he probably is.
Out.
No, he probably is. He probably is. That's okay. You're allowed in here because obviously you're not a fat rat bastard like your father.
And your father.
You're not in the adult film industry, right?
Well, maybe he is. Who knows?
No.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, but I don't want any of that talk on my freaking show. This is a sports show. I could give a flying fig Newton how many porn stars you screwed.
I can tell I really missed
and that's not a way. And
when I was gone.
And you know something?
We got breaking news before we head off, Jeff. Alex Rodriguez just hit his 3,000 hit. It was a homer off of Justin Verlander.
Who does he think he is? Derek Jeter?
I don't care. He's an idiot.
Derek Jeter did the same thing, didn't he?
Yep.
His 3,000 hit was a home run, right?
Against the Rays. Doesn't matter. They're both idiots. He goes, look, I'm a high school football player.
That's cool.
It looks like it with your white shirt hanging out.
I hope that's not you with your belly hanging out there, buddy. If it is, maybe you should get some bigger.
Are you sure your father is
get some
really
bigger
sorry,
pants?
Or are you just making that up?
Maybe you should get some bigger pants. See, I'm gonna allow him to hang out in here because he seems like a cool kid.
Boy, I can't believe it. Nude stuff coming on the show? That didn't sound right.
Not on this show it ain't, buddy. Not on this show it ain't. You know that. You know that. So, hey, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us today. We're getting out of here a little early. We're going to let everybody enjoy their weekend. Started off great. It's Father's Day weekend. Go hang out with your daddy. Hey, Trevor Cody Jr., go hang out with your daddy and say, hi, Daddy. Okay?
Pablo, have a good Father's Day weekend, Pablo.
Yeah, you fat bastard, Pablo Sandoval. Everybody say hello to your dad. Tell your dad you love him. Have a great Father's Day, everybody. All the fathers that are listening, have a great Father's Day. We'll be back on Monday. Until then, my friends, remember, you only have one life to live. Live it long, live it strong, and live it proud. And please don't forget, life may suck, but the alternative is unacceptable.
Amen.
Peace out, everybody. We will see you on Monday. Have a great Father's Day weekend. Until then, my friends, adios, bitches.
Shut up, Skip.
Shut up.
Hey, boys, Stimpy. We sure had fun today, didn't we? So long, kids. Come on, Stimpy, say goodbye.
Where are we going?
The show's over. See you next time.
Next time? When's that?
Pretty soon. Don't worry.
Pretty soon? How long is that?
In a little while, man.
Goodbye, folks. Goodbye, folks.